Pozdrav ljudi, ovo je video u kojem ja igram Getting Over It. Igra u kojoj ću definitivno izgubiti sve živce. Prije nego počnemo, audio u igri je malo tiši ovaj put, ali to ćemo za drugi put popraviti, bez brige. Uživajte! Za one koji ne znaju, cilj igre je popet se na planinu sa ovim čekićem i golim čovjekom u loncu. Jednom davno prije sam probao igrati ovu igru i nije baš bilo uspješno. Skoro sam preskočio. Malo je ovo tiho sve meni.
All your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding, and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend, and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view, starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a spot, quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game is Zbog, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts. It's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree. A lot of people never prod and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable as rock. At that point, you can't change them, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
No! Kako sad me jebe? Ovo dobro. Ajmo! Ne, tako. Ovako. Hop! Hop! Hopa! A, jel se diže on? Ne. Jebim ti ove lampe. Dobro. Zašto kliziš? Opa! 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 To! Polako.
For years now,
Nice.
people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they
Sam mislio da ću ga speedrunat.
I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology,
Tako. To sad ga ne čujem. Daj mi čekić, tako. Malo palit ću ga nazad. Ipak je to dio igre.
banned stuff scenes on Live Leak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed gifs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Op. Op! Op! Ne. Ne. Dobro. Dobro. Čekaj, sad trebam ići desno. Možda se mogu odavdje baciti ovako. Ne. Ne. Idemo gore. Opa!
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
Opa! O ne!
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration. Real punch in the gut.
Vratit ću se ja brzo. Ajmo, speedrun! Tako. Hop! To. Gubim mjesta za miša nad stolu. Ajmo polako. A, da nije bilo polako. Polako. Okay, sad gore ovu kameru.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. Quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you, you're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
O. Kao je priča gluposti? O.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
Dobar. Ok, mislim da treba ići brzo jer je lakše.
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. You're feeling frustrated. It's underrated.
Di sam sad to?
Oof, sorry about that.
Di sam to? Kaj?
Oh, it happened again.
Kaj?
Keep on trying, don't let it get to you.
Ne me jebat. Tu nisam bio. Dolje. Kaj je sad ovo?
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Dobro. Nismo daleko pali. Ne. Nemoj to radit. Nemoj to radit. Zaboravio sam i di sam pao. Opet ću past na isto mjesto. Ne to radit, ne to radit. Up! Daj! Ne, 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 ne. Isuse. Far stoji na 2 piksela. Ne. O! Mo! Kaj? Polako, polako. Ne. Ne. A to je tu gore. Nema šanse. Jebem ti mater. Ti mater. Kakva je to sad muzika? Polako, polako. Lakše malo.
Or until you're contented.
To. Bam! 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 Već se šolja. To. To. Ne to. To, sjedni, bravo. Čekaj, tu je sad negdje bila ona rupa, što ne? Evo, polako. Da, mislim da je to tu. Dobro je.
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Kamo je ta naranča sad pala? Dobar. Nije dobar.
The soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no tears. John Van's chain.